Right, Mike has given me permission to go on a mission for a proper clean. So I'm starting with the front room and I've got my bucket. I'm going to do my windows. I'm going to have to do them about probably 3 or 4 times as the dust keeps settling. But anyway, first off, we're taking down what Mike calls horse drawers. These have been so expensive and the fabric's really good. So I might keep the fabric for sewing. It's not really my colour, but I could make something out of it. Or if not, they'll go to charity shop. Somebody will want them. Let's get going. And look at these. I mean, these have took some making. They're just not my thing. You know, all my colour. And they're quite dark in a dark room. So they're coming down. There are some blinds up, but I don't know if they work yet. So I've got to try those once I get to them. I'm not kidding. That weighs an absolute ton. There's so much fabric there. It's one of the reasons why it's such a warm house, I think. It's so well insulated. I mean, that is, look at that. Backing in between the lining and the fabric. I mean, that's thick enough on its own. Then that. And do you know they've insulated the place? I've insulated the place to death. When you go up to the ceiling in between floors, that's thick insulation. And son-in-law looked in the loft. He said it was really packed with insulation. So when we've been walking around going, it's a bit warm in this house. That's why. Anyway, they weigh a lot. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of those. I guess I might have to wait for the skip. First, if nobody wants the fabric. I can't see me making anything out of them. Does anybody want a load of fabric? You'll have to collect it though. It weighs too much to post. It'll have to go on the skip. These here, look at these. It's even got the expensive curtain hooks on, not the cheapy plastic ones. Mind you, the cheap plastic ones wouldn't have held this up. They would have snapped. But high quality all the way. Right, see if these side ones work. Fingers crossed. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that'll do us for now. Just got that one to take down, but having just blinds up until we get sorted, I've got to find out how much those boxed shutters cost. And then I've got to get that frame down because we'll be painting the ceiling, so I might as well get that done. So we're booking a skip and I want to make the most of it. Get rid of as much as I can. Where's my stuff? Oh, do you know, I thought I would have lost about half a stone with everything I've been doing. I haven't been on the scales, but I know I haven't lost weight because my clothes are still tight, but we've been eating rubbish. We're not having a proper kitchen. We've had a fair few takeaways. So I've only myself to blame. So excuse my little pudding. Okay, these ones. Oh, heck. That's it. I'm being lazy. The big step ladders are upstairs. Can't be bothered to go and get them. Oh. Excuse me bum. Me belly and me bum. Here we go. The problem is, it is a dark house. I mean, this way on is north facing, so you expect that, but it's dark at the back as well. Whether that'll be different in the summer, I don't know. Oh, these are heavy. But certainly dark, heavy blue curtains don't help. So I'm hoping that it'll make it a little bit brighter in here. Right, got these in soak. You can just see that's not too bad, but it's at the bottom really where it's quite bad. This side isn't as bad as the other side, but hopefully just put plain soap in here for now. But I'm going to see if this does any good. Got the other ones hanging out there. Done my best with them. They certainly smell better anyway, so they'll look brighter. Who's ready for a big clean? It does seem brighter in here now. What was that? Alright, got my bowl of soapy water. Let's do this. Just normal grime really. It's coming up nice though. As I say, this one, I'll tap this down. Hello Grace. For those who haven't met Grace, that's Grace Almorris Minor. Yeah, it's not that bad. Not that bad. So now it's all sparkly, all shiny. Right, look what I've just found. I have to just test this and see what's wrong with it. Look, this is shut. And there's a big gap there. Like it's broken. So that's going to let in a draft. Can you see that? So this particular side is really filthy, and that is why it was covered in webs, cobwebs as well. So it's not quite fitting. Right, let's see. Have to give it a good couple of goes, I think, but let's see. Ah, there's no key. I dropped the other key out there. Oh. Well, it's opened. That looks quite straight. I'll give it a clean. See if it shuts better. Right, it won't shut, no. And the reason why is, see that hinge there? That piece isn't there. It's snapped at some point. So the window's not lifting up. So it's dropped. And I can't lift it, so that's going to have to be a Mike job. Get that back closed, but at least it's clean. I did it. I did it. I did it by myself. It will need fixing. I'm not going to open it again, but I had to lift it up underneath and then pull it, jiggy it forward. So I'll lock that. So that's a job for the new year that we didn't know about. I had to tell Mike, I've just told Mike that I did a little fix it. And I did a bum wiggle as well because I was a bit excited. He's not impressed. He is. Right, that is fixed. So I'm going to carry on cleaning now. Just got that little bit in the top, and then I can do all these big ones at the bottom. The sill, good scrub, but that'll be painted again when we start decorating this room, but it'll be a while yet. I better put that key away. I'm going to have to change my water as well because that was so dirty. I mean, it was absolutely minging. So it's ruined my water and my cloth, so I'll get that done. Hello. Remember when I left the apartment in Scarborough that had 3 flights of stairs? And I thought, well, this won't be so bad. It's only 1 flight of stairs. I've been up and down them. I don't know how many times. With boxes and everything else. Somebody please take me to a hairdresser. Right, catch up. Every single room is a bit of a challenge. So, I've been on with the bathroom today. I'll show you the little bedroom first because we're getting there with that one. So this one here, this is where Mike is going to recover after his operation, which is next week. Okay, we've just made it a little bit like home for him. That mattress is getting thrown. We've got a new bed coming today, so that's going to go here. Brand new bed. I've got brand new bedding, all the gubbins that goes with that, mattress topper, etc. So what have I done here? We've got everything painted out white. Everything's been cleaned, windows, light switches, the door, the woodwork. In a couple of days I'm still going to have to wipe everything down because the dust is still settling from sanding the front big bedroom. Radiator, I've washed that will eventually, I don't know if we're going to replace that one or whether we're just going to get a radiator cover because it's not that bad, but it does need a temperature regulator on it because it just comes on and it's red hot. So that's that bit. So I've been working on the bathroom. Okay, so at the moment it smells a little bit like a swimming pool in here. I've been using mould and mildew remover, so it's sort of like very chlorine-y and bleachy, but it's done the job. But once the smell's settled, I'll use my Flash Out Apple Blossom and make it smell a lot better. There's all that junk in the corner. And you see where the window's blown, all of that muck is inside the double glazing, so that's going to have to be fixed, but that's for another day. For next year. Alright, so I'm just going to say I'm definitely not having a wet room. I'm having a bath or shower tray. We had a full wet room done in one of our old houses and they never fit them properly. We always ended up with a puddle here at this end because they hadn't tilted it properly to drain right. And the same's happening on here. So every time we have a shower, there's a big puddle of soap and water there that has to be mopped up and scrubbed. But I've done quite well with this today. Got all the tiles scrubbed. Got all this nice and shiny as I like it. The floors are done. Washed the door. The things I've got left to do is I've got to take that pole down. That's filthy and I'm not going to use it, so that's coming down. And the light, Mike said oh, you're going to clean that light? I thought, no, I'm not. I'm putting it in the bin and maybe put a decent bulb on there. So yeah, there's no point in cleaning that. It's all scratched anyway, so that's coming down. Cleaned all the mirror. What else have I done? Somebody, oh, look at my hair. Can you see my hair? Hang on. What happened to me being glam? All right, what else have I done? Right, yes, so the walls, I've had to wash the walls. So the walls were really bad. I mean, there's bits like this that I couldn't get off, but really down there it was really bad and quite black. So I had to do all of that. I've done the radiator again. This one will get replaced because under there, it's all thick rust. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So obviously that's not staying. The whole bathroom, you know, the whole bathroom's going to get redone. And it will look nice, but it's just for now. It's got to be spotless. It's got to be absolutely sanitised for when he comes back from hospital. So even things like this, every day I'm scrubbing everything, absolutely everything. Ideally, I'd like rid of this. I tend to turn the light on and off up there. That's for the electric shower. I've got to get up there and dust. Polystyrene tiles, they do need to come down, but not today. Today is, well, this week we're too close now, so it's just a case of get the place clean, get the place clean, and get the place clean. So I'm heading off into our big bedroom now. Mike's, oh no, I can't. Mike's started undercoating, so I can't do that. I wanted to start getting hoovered and wash the windows in there. All right, I'll start going down the stairs. So, obviously this carpet. Oh, we've got somebody coming to measure up for the bedroom. Shall we just have a peek, see what Mike's been doing? Got all new bedding for our bed as well. Oh yeah, look, he's started undercoating the skirting. You see he's done this panelling. He's not quite finished, but it's going to look quite nice. He's finished that. That TV's a little bit big. And then he's got all the ceiling to do. I wish we could have got it all done in time, but it's just impossible. We work full time as well. You know, we've got full-time jobs and we can't just stop working and focus on the house as much as we'd like to at the moment. So what have I got to do in here? Once he's finished doing his undercoating, we're prepping the walls. He's filled in all of the chasing holes and stuff from the electrician. So he's done all of that, sanded it all down. And then all we're going to do for now is lining paper and paint it white. And then that'll see us through, that'll do. He's going to try and fix the ceiling and we'll just do our best with that, paint it white, and that'll do. And then all of the real big decorating jobs, the proper, you know, let's make this place lovely, that'll happen in the new year when he's fully recovered. So yeah, what I was starting to say, because I'm waffling, is they're going to come and measure for the carpet in the bedroom on Monday. So once we've got the lining paper and painted, we'll be ready for the brand new carpet to go down. Then I'll put all my new bedding on, and that'll be done. That bedroom will just be done and sorted. Could somebody come make me a cup of tea at least? A cup of tea and a custard cream. All right, next step. So I'm heading down the stairs now with cleaning. So I've got all of the woodwork to do. And Mike does say, you know, we need to do this first, we need to do that. But actually, from my point of view, I need to sugar scrub everything, get all the grease off so I can completely disinfect it. And then all I have to do once the main muck is off is keep on top of it up until the operation. So that's my strategy, and I think my strategy is a good one. I'll show you my dressing room. This is impressive. Ta-da! Yeah, this is my dressing room. All my clothes. Do you like my wardrobe? There's a ton of boxes be out there we haven't opened yet. I started getting Christmas presents and putting them in there on the dressing table. Yeah, that's my carpet. I started stripping a wall, so I got that wall stripped. I was quite impressed with myself. So that one's ready. We do have an idea for this room. So if you see all of this back bit, all of that is going to be handmade wardrobe, basically. So I've had it before where Mike has done me poles and made a wardrobe in a frame, and then I put curtains, nice curtains, and I've had that as my wardrobe, and you get so much more space, and I really liked it in one of our old houses. So he's going to do that for me again here, because if you buy wardrobes, you've got to find them to fit, you've got to get them up the stairs, they're expensive, and you don't get as much storage. Whereas if you look at this, you already see how much storage I'm going to get. So I was thinking this bit here, which is where that big immersion tank was, I'll have a rail under there for short clothes like tops and stuff. That can be all box shelving for storage and shoes, handbags and stuff. And then it's hard to show you when everything's here, but and then this one there'll be a big pole across again and a curtain, and then shelving up top for storage, and then all my clothes underneath. That's the idea anyway. Right, I better crack on. Hello.
Hello. So I'm putting the backing paper on, having prepped this room. Cheryl stripped it, I've prepped it. I've still got this ceiling, which is a right mess, but so I'm putting the backing paper on as soon as possible. I will then get it all caulked, and then I assume tomorrow, which will be Saturday, we'll get it all emulsioned and painted. That wall is just about finished, needs painting. That's it really. I don't know what else to say.
Well done.
Well, hospital Monday for something, blood thinner, yeah. And then operation Tuesday. So my deadline for finishing this room is really, I'd like to finish by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. All right. It's operation day. So Mike left early this morning. His daughter picked him up. I'm just going to take a seat. His daughter picked him up at 6 o'clock and he's gone in. And they're going to do the surgery this afternoon. Said it's an afternoon slot. So I am doing what I do best when I'm stressed, which is to clean. Yeah. So I've been going around in circles since I've moved in, cleaning. It is like trying to clean a construction site. But if he's coming home tomorrow, fingers crossed he's coming home tomorrow, they might give him in 2 nights. I want everything sparkly. So I'm going to update you anyway and show you where we're up to with our front bedroom, which is what we really wanted to get done with, and also the recovery bedroom, the tiny front bedroom where Mike's going to stay for a while. I'll show you that. He tried out the bed last night, slept in there last night, and the mattress is a bit hard. It's a brand new bed, so I'm going to remake the bed, put a quilt underneath. I've ordered a nice big thick soft mattress topper, and see how he gets on with that, make sure that he's nice and comfy. So our bedroom, last I think we just showed you a clip of Mike putting the lining paper up, which he finished, and then we did get it emulsioned. So this is where we're up to. We've whited the whole thing out, nice and white. This isn't quite finished. It's going to be a panelled wall, so there's some more panels to go on it. But yeah, we'll put a couple of pictures up as well, just to make it a little bit homely. The radiator's going back up. When's that going back up? On Friday. So I've washed that, and that's fine. We're going to get a radiator cover for that. So the radiator will go there, and then centre 3 pictures on there. I've got the door to paint. Really noticed how the colour difference needs scrubbing as well. But next to the white wallpaper, it's a real different sort of creamy yellowy colour. That's going to be the feature wall. So I've got a sample for that, and I can show you that sample and what that's going to look like. Got a load of Laura Ashley bedding, which you don't really need to see. That is far too hot. It's a really hot house. But yeah, I'm waffling. I'm sorry I'm waffling. I am a little bit stressed. My head's everywhere. But that's where the bedroom's at the moment, how it's looking. So comments please on that. I'm going to make his bed up and then I'll show you that. That's fresh, clean bedding, Willow. I don't know how you sneak around me, seriously. Anyway, this is Mike's bed. So he had bedding on last night, which I stripped and I've put in the wash, even though it was clean. Yeah. So I've put a quilt underneath the bottom sheet just to give it a little bit of extra padding because it was a bit hard. This is classed as a large single, or sometimes known as a small double. So it's 4 foot. It was on sale, £130, but I think it's quite good value, to be fair. And it has 2 drawers in it. It's from Wayfair. Yeah. Oh, that one's pulling out. So very useful, 2 drawers. And I've just led a little lead because the socket's behind there. So I've led the lead through so he doesn't trip on it going up there. And then I just need to find the lead for this TV and sort this TV out. So he's got a little telly in here. Clean up. We've got a chest of drawers coming as well, so I can start putting things away for him. Make it nice and neat and tidy. I don't really know. I don't know how long he'll be in recovery for. I think it depends, but he lost a stone in weight, which is a massive help. They did say you need to lose some weight and it's faster recovery. So hopefully I'm going to have to get this little madam off the bed and spray the bed with sanitizer now. Madam, Willow, you change your name. What have you seen? Next door neighbour's cat, probably. Come on, I'm going to have to spray all of this with some kind of... I've got some Dettol sanitizer spray for fabrics. So I'm going to spray all the carpet as well. I'm going to re-hoover all of that, spray it. I'm just spraying everything. I've got Dettol spray and I know how to use it, so it's going everywhere. I scrubbed all of this, so you might know this was quite grimy. So I've scrubbed all of that, and then everything's just spray it. So I've just got to admit, by talking to you, I'm kind of going over with the jobs in my head that I've got to do. So I mopped all of this floor and washed that radiator last night. I may have already said that. I might have done. I'm going to mop this floor again. I've got to hoover this because it's covered in Willow's biscuits, so that needs hoovering. That needs hoovering. Tidy up her blankets. I've washed some fresh blankets of hers. She's got about 7 big blankets, so I've just washed 2 and they're nearly dry. So they'll, as he comes home, they'll go in the wash and I'll put the clean ones out. It's just trying to keep it as clean as I can, really. Are you fed up of this? Are you fed up of me talking about cleaning? I know. I'm fed up of it. Oh, I look forward to a day of just living in my own muck. So yeah, I've got to hoover that, wash it as well. And floors. This floor just wants ripping up and burning and just setting on fire. It's just bad. I've washed this 5 times and the bucket is still black. Bucket of water still comes out black. So I don't know. I'm just going to do it again. It's going to be another hands and knees job with my gloves and some old leggings and just bleach it to death. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, I'm going to hoover in there. So there's some bits that I need to hoover up and then I can wash this floor as well. Not a lot I can do in the conservatory, but to be honest, he really shouldn't be going in here because he shouldn't be using any of his tools for a while. He's got to rest for, I think it's about 4 weeks. He says 3, and then after week 2 he'll be like, I'm fine, and then we'll have an argument. That's how it'll go. I already know that. Right. He has sent me a message. So he sent me a message. He's okay. He wants me to take these video clips so he can start editing them on his laptop. So he's obviously bored already. The idea of him having the operation in the morning, because he was nil by mouth, meant that he really couldn't have his diabetes medication. So I thought, okay, well, they'll get him in there. He'll probably sleep through lunch, and then tea time when I go, I can help him with his tea. I mean, things that you don't see, because you won't, we don't record it, is I do help him with food because he shakes. That's all there is to it, really. So I wanted to be there for mealtime, tea time. So they said when that was. Sorry, the washing machine's going. The washing machine has not stopped since I moved in. I don't know what my bill, my electric bill and water bill is going to be like. But yeah, anyway, now that they've deferred it to this afternoon, the operation, I don't know what that means for tea time, but surely he's got to have a meal so he can have his medication. Can't have him go all day without anything to eat. He'll be starving. So just in case, I've got him his favourite seeded bread. What's these in here? So I've got some nice seeded bread there, and he likes this stuff as well. I've got him some corned beef. He likes corned beef. And then I'll just put in a little bag together a couple of pears, just a bag of crisps, a little bit of cake, and there's a satsuma in there. So I'll put a sandwich in there, do him a little packed lunch. That's all I can do. Now I know I shouldn't have these, but he did say after my operation, can I have some eclairs? He loves his eclairs, and I think after losing a stone and working so hard on the house for 4 weeks solid, and going through all this, I'm going to say he deserves some eclairs. And I can't see any of you saying don't give him the eclairs. He's going to get a packet of eclairs. So tonight, if he feels up to it, he might not. I might not be hungry. I just keep waffling because I just want it over with. Ugh. Try not to get upset. Right, I'm not going to get upset. I'm fine. I just need to keep on cleaning. So I'm going to stop waffling now. I'm going to get my marigolds out and start cleaning again. Just got the hoover out. Just wanted to point out something I've come across a lot. This is a house of pins. The lady, obviously, wife of the gentleman who lived here, must have been a sewer. I am finding these everywhere and they're stuck in the carpet. I don't know what I hope that's not important. Anyway, there's some here that I've got to try and pick up. I don't have a magnet. Just try and get hold of them all. There's another one there. And there's a big one under there. That's not so bad actually. I just push that under there. It's gone. But they're everywhere. So I'm constantly keeping my eye on the carpet and the floor and where Willow's walking. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. I don't know if that was any interest at all. So, okay. Hadn't heard anything, so I rang the ward and they told me that he's in surgery. So I completely started blubbering. The nurse was absolutely fine, obviously used to it, and said that he's in good hands. I said, will he be ready and out by tea time? And she said, yes, definitely. So I'm sticking to my plan to be there for tea, even if he doesn't want anything to eat. I just want to get there. But I didn't want to turn up looking like a sweaty old maid who's been cleaning all day and blubbering. So I've freshened my makeup. I've pulled my big girl knickers up. And I haven't got any nice clothes left. They're all still wrapped up in storage. So this is the best I've got, which is my animal print sort of top dress with some black leggings, and I'll polish up my boots. And I've put my hair in a bun. I don't know if you can. Is it smart? Can you see that? I don't know. Anyway, I've done my best. So I'm just going to chill out, have a coffee and a biscuit. And his daughter's going to pick me up at 4 o'clock, so I can go see him. And then we'll see how he is, and then maybe do a swap so she can go and visit him as well. One of us has to sit with Willow in the car because she can't be left, unfortunately. So that's the plan. But hopefully I look really bright, cheerful. My husband will be cheered up when he sees me, and I won't start blubbering again.